I'm in the Model Y today because there have been some brand new signings of the refreshed Model Y coming very soon. Tesla changing incentives for Tesla purchases, new discounts, and new referral credits are now available. Let's go over all of that and more in today's video. Multiple sightings of a camouflaged Model Y have been making its way around the Tesla community, with some confirmed features now spotted. But if you remember, at the end of 2023, beginning of last year as well, we saw these camouflaged Model 3s. Then, shortly after, the unveil was announced. Here's what we know. A quick recap if you have not been paying attention. It's very important if you're thinking about buying a Model Y. This one is the current 2025 version. This is a 2025 VIN, and we just picked it up last month. Here are some upgrades I don't want you to forget. The new hardware 4 cameras, the even higher definition cameras surrounding the Model Y are in this vehicle. Also, something I completely forgot until taking delivery, these ones have the carpeted cup holders in the doors. That's important because my brother has a previous Model Y that does not have this, and that makes a big difference on the interior cabin noise. Some concrete updates that happened since our last video: you can now purchase a monthly subscription of Full Self-Driving using your Tesla credits. So if you already own a Tesla and you got Tesla credits, you can now purchase with those credits. Not only that, your new rate is now 5.99%. If you haven't been paying attention, the 0%'s gone away and been replaced with a normal rate of around 5.99. I saved $7,500 thanks to the federal EV tax credit. Nothing has changed yet for that, but the IRS did add, as of January 1st, the Cybertruck. Both the dual motor and single motor Cybertruck now qualify for that current existing $7,500 EV tax credit. A complete reset of the Tesla referral program has happened. If you're unaware, on January 1st, a Tesla owner could give up to 10 referrals, and that would save you up to $2,000. Well, now that referral link has changed, you can save $500 on the Model Y and the Model 3 and $1,000 on the S, X, or Cybertruck. I used the referral link to save even more money on this Model Y, so now I'm happy to say I can once again give you my referral link so that you save even more money on your Tesla. The link will be down in this video's description. Codenamed Model Y Juniper, Model Y Refresh, whatever you want to call it, it is right around the corner, with new sightings in California just recently. They seem to be popping up every other day. Here is what we know. It does appear these seats are going to be replaced with the new Model 3 Highland seats. So if you notice, these ones are not perforated, and you can tell because we've seen Model Ys driving around and they have a different stitching up top here. So that, in addition to it matching the Model 3 seat, it is very likely you're going to see that refreshed seat in the new Model Y Refresh that'll have ventilation and new stitching. If you want a Model Y with steering wheel stalks, this is my wife's new daily driver, and we picked it up from inventory. That saved us money, but this one has the steering wheel stalks, the previous design. It does seem like the new Model Y Juniper is going to get the new steering wheel that the Model 3 Highland has. Unsurprisingly, Tesla using the same part, steering wheel stalks are going away for the new Model Y Refresh. So if you prefer to have steering wheel stalks, I would take a look at inventory right now. Exterior changes to the Model Y are coming, and Tesla gave us a hint of this. New side mirrors were spotted. An eagle-eyed X user spotted out this new indentation, a new detail on the side mirror. While subtle, it indicates that overall exterior changes are likely. Will this look similar to the Model 3 Highland? I'm guessing it's going to look a little more aggressive, so time will tell. Exciting news if you are waiting for the Model Y refresh. A new front camera seems to be coming to the refreshed Model Y in these camouflaged Model Ys. It does seem that a section of that covering has a little indication that a front camera is underneath. So this is where I need your help, because I have seen so many different renderings of what some of the exterior changes for the Model Y might be, and the light bar is probably the most highly debated area and topic right now. So what do you think? I saw this rendering that looked way more modern and cybercab-like. Now, some users have seen these photos and said, well, the opaqueness, the light shade on what we can see matches the cybercab. What we also know about the refreshed Model Y is this: a new rear LED bar is very likely coming. With these sightings recently, we can see a caved-in area that would allow a light bar to shine and create a shadow on the Tesla wording. So it is very likely that an LED-like bar could be coming in the rear of your new Model Y. Taking a break from the Model Y, Tesla has confirmed that a more affordable Tesla, some codenamed that the Model Q, is said to be starting production in the first half of 2025. So any day now, the Model Y refresh could be announced, but if you wait just a little bit longer, you might see breaking news on this more affordable Tesla that might be the future of affordability in the Model Q. But if you don't want to wait on all of that, you can buy a Model Y or Model 3 right now from inventory. Again, that's what we did. You're going to save money. There are price reductions. It's labeled price reduction, and you can filter by which cars qualify for the EV tax credit. Now, as long as you're looking for the most affordable Tesla, that is going to be your best bet. If you don't want to risk it, once the Model Y comes out, there's no guarantee that the EV tax credit is going to still be around. My guess, in my humble opinion, is that it will be. However, if I'm wrong, if it's not, you're going to lose that $7,500 tax credit. If you don't want to mess with any of that, but importantly, if you want these steering wheel stocks, then I would order right now from inventory. Again, price reductions, EV tax credit, and make sure to use my referral link so you can save $1,000 on a Model Y right now. And yes, inventory vehicles qualify for that as well. If you are unsure when to buy or what Tesla to buy, here's some concrete steps that you can take. Number one, take a test drive. That way you'll get a feel for how a Tesla in general drives. There is regenerative braking that's much different than a gas vehicle. So as soon as you let off the acceleration, your car slows down. That's called regenerative braking. Number two, get a feel for the difference in size versus the 3 and the Y. This is a Model Y. There's no roof pillar in the middle. In my Model 3, there is. And this one is completely different in trunk space, in cabin space, in the height of the actual vehicle. It makes a big difference, especially if you have kiddos like we do, in loading things in general into the vehicle. So take a test drive to get a feel for all of that. If this is your first Tesla, if you're concerned about range, if you're not sure which car to buy and you don't want to take a test drive, maybe you're busy, you don't have the time, then go to the Help Me Choose function. I'll show you how to get there on my screen right now. And what that'll do is it'll ask you, what's the primary use that you're buying this Tesla? How far do you drive on a daily or a weekly basis? And then it'll give you multiple options, and it'll match you with vehicles that fit what you're looking for that are in inventory. So again, that's great if you want to bring the price down. For all of you that are waiting on the new Model Y refresh, here is what we are risking, because I'm waiting for that too. The rates. There is no predicting what those rates are going to be. Right now, it's around 5.99%. Now the price. we are risking that price potentially going up slightly. If you remember, the Model 3 refresh came out, price was the same. I do expect something similar for the Model Y. I expect the price to be near the same. Now, afterwards, that Model 3's price did go up. So if you're going to buy, honestly, I would buy right away so that any price adjustments, any rate increases, that EV tax credit going away doesn't hurt you. Here's my final thoughts. 100% the Model Y refresh will be worth it. This Model Y is absolutely phenomenal. I love this vehicle and honestly wish I had it. I'm definitely going to trade in my Model 3 for the refresh. If you haven't test driven the new Model 3, the improvements are insane, especially the cabin noise on the interior. Now imagine getting all of that in a larger Model Y. I do expect this vehicle to be incredibly popular. So my final thoughts are it's gonna probably exceed our expectations. It's gonna sell immediately. I would expect delays in delivery after this is announced. Maybe give it 2 or 3 weeks and perhaps we might see that ETA whenever you place your order pushed a month, and we are definitely going to see some unique features that are not in the Model 3. It is 100% not going to be just a simple refresh that matches the Model 3. That would not make sense. Like we saw on some of those spotted Model Ys, a new LED bar, a possible front camera, and who knows what changes on the interior are slated to happen. I do expect almost guaranteed you're going to get a rear screen like the Model 3 refresh as well. So time will tell. Maybe in the next video we'll cover it. But if you haven't subscribed, make sure to subscribe. The only way I know that you're out there watching is to drop a like. As always, this is Matt from Frunk to Trunk. If you are buying a Tesla, the best Tesla accessories are all linked down in this video's description, as is my referral link. So use that link so you can save some money. And we'll see you in the next video.